realize as I'm starting to going, hi everybody, I'm just airing out my armpits, we're going to call them things. Sorry. Anyways, welcome back to another homebrew chat with me and Rob, and our guest may show up eventually later. I know he's having therapy on another channel. So, yeah.
even everyone, yeah. It's been a while.
It's long overdue. Things happen. This guy here became a professional brewer the last time we all chatted. So I got a professional brewer here now. And,
yeah. So what should we just show these whilst we're here?
I'm old school here. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. Yeah. Nice.
Too big. Yeah.
So do you have a favorite?
The OG, the Dark Corridors is really
like your
the Dark Corridors, the OG is really, really good. But then the stronger one, it's amazing because like we brewed, it's a party guile. So the Darker Still, the Imperial version, is just a party guile of Dark Corridors, but it tastes like a totally different beer. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's come out 8%, but it's like a rummy vanilla note to it, which is really good for the 8%.
Yeah.
But yeah, just amazing at a party guile. Same yeast, just developed differently. And
it's just interesting though. It's interesting. I mean, it's a party guile, but it's not because you basically it was the same batch. You just pulled first runnings off and brewed that beer. Then you just kept. I mean, because usually what you do at the party guile is you brew your first beer, then you go like, okay, then you sparge it again to get your second beer. I mean, so you kind of in a way you did it, but it's just a different technique, which I think for that beer you just did. You talk about. I think it's almost a better.
Yeah.
You really
it's your first running, your first mash running is your strong beer, and then you just sparge and get the Dark Corridors. And yesterday was the first time. The video's not out yet, but I tasted my original. I had one bottle left. I tasted Dark Corridors with it, and I was amazed at how close we actually got with the upscaling of the Dark Corridors.
Hey, Mark.
Evening, Mark. So I was really amazed. It looked the same. The taste, the aroma. I was like, we've done a good job. We've done a good job because scaling up obviously is different, and you got to rely on them guys, to get it right. And we did. We got it right, and it's impressed.
So when you scaled it up, did you scale up a little bit higher, just kind of anticipating because you're going to get 2 beers out of this? To me, you want a little more green. Okay.
So what we did, what Torside did, I sent them the recipe, and then they obviously suited it for their efficiencies, brew house.
Yes.
And then with the Darker Still, we just used some sugar in the boil just to bring up more of the ABV as well for the Darker Still, the 8% one. So that was the only difference.
Yeah. So it didn't dry it out though.
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. Yeah. It's a little kind of sugar you use too, I think.
Yeah. So it's really good to have the experience and then for the Dark Corridors to then go on and win beer of a festival. And I've got the presentation for that at the end of August. Go back to the brewery, certificates and stuff again.
Yeah.
Celebration, beers and
and basically, congratulations, you're now an employee of the month as you start tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're going, what? I'll be a guest brewer every once in a while, but not every day. Not yet.
Yeah.
But, that's good. Congratulations on that.
No, thank you. But all I can say is that if you get a chance to enter a competition, just enter it. At the most, you're not. If you don't win, you should get some good feedback.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of times. Like I said, when I do enter, I just want the feedback.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just want some constructive criticism.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously, because
You were, Mark.
you give it to your friends, all that, they're gonna say, "Oh, it's good," and they go like, "Okay," even though we're always our worst critic. They're going like,
Yeah,
yeah, "Okay, yeah, yes, true, but yeah, no, there's a little point to it. I want to know what it may be, blah blah blah, kind of thing." So yeah, so there's because you'll never have the most perfect beer. I mean, even the professionals don't even have that. They're always like, okay, no, this wasn't right. I'm gonna tweak it here, tweak it
yeah,
there, kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the highest accolade was the fact there was 206 beers at the festival, and it got gold. So
Yeah.
it's like,
So
and
did
it was
they have
summer,
first,
and it's a
yeah,
stout.
no. Yeah. Did they have a first, second, third, or just like at the top?
Yeah, second was, oh, let me try and think now. Second, I think,
No, man, on the spot here.
yeah, I think local Red Willow could have been second, and Cloudwater may have got third. Now you know Cloudwater, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, I never
So
heard
that,
of them. Yeah.
yeah, so that's a big,
Yeah.
that's a big craft brewery. They came
Yeah.
third, and we came first. Little old Torside.
So I mean, obviously, I know you were at the festival for a few days. Did anybody kind of come up to you and say, "Hey," kind of
Um,
see, or did you go over to some other breweries and say, "Hey, can I guest brew?" I mean, do you kind of play that little networking game just to see if you can get somebody
no,
else just to?
no. I just wore the Torside t-shirt, and then if someone
Okay,
said, "So yeah, that's my beer,"
yeah.
I got to go behind and pull a beer and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
It was just great. I mean, it was great that David Wilson came up.
Hmm.
Simo came as well. G
Yeah.
came.
Game.
Paul
Yeah.
Greenwood and his brother-in-law, they were there. So there was all different
Okay.
people. So
Yeah.
on the first night, my brew club, we all went and met David Wilson. And then the second night, Simo, G, David Wilson again. But then,
Yeah.
I started to get loads of what's it called? What's that app called? Oh God. Untapped.
Untap. Yeah. Untap. Yeah.
Loads of good comments on Untapped. I was like, oh, it's doing well.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the brewery sent out. It went to London. It went to Bristol. It's been all over the country as well. The beer now. So
Okay. That's
in
good.
cask.
Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, and now it's on.
All right.
If I can just grab these. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, your name's getting out there, so it's
Yeah. So now it's in bottle. Darker still and dark corridors. They're empty. These are the ones I had last night. So yeah, now they're in bottle, which is, just a little home brewer.
Yeah.
Just a little home brewer.
Let's say that's what happens. I want to see some of your I mean, obviously there's regular competitions. And I said your beer basically was a home brew club competition that basically had the winnings of doing what you did kind of thing, that's kind of nice. Because also that's just another way to get more. Even like I said, luckily that they brewed the beer for you. I mean, in a sense, and go like, okay, now let's see if we get more people. The beer is probably a tad bit different in your home brew version,
Yeah.
but it's slightly. I mean, so you still gonna get the taste, the aroma, kind of like criticism kind of thing. Which is fine. I mean, because all the other processes and all that, that's a different story. But you can value that for that. I would say, yeah, they love the taste, of the aroma, and I went, okay, that was spot on.
Yeah. So that's what I've been busy doing for the last couple of months.
Yeah. And as you can tell in his background too, that he's kind of was going to other activities.
Yeah. Nebworth. T-shirt.
Yeah.
What was your very first beer you brewed? The very first beer I brewed. Go on, Kevin. You do yours while I'm thinking.
Yeah, so mine was a pale ale because I did an extract kit and that was a pale ale also, but all grain was a pale ale because it is basically it's one of those you pick a relatively easy one. And that's what most people will tell you to do because they don't because there's certain styles that they oh I really want to drink that kind of thing, and they say no because you screw that up, you screwed it up. Where the pale is kind of like you can kind of screw it up
Yeah.
and still be okay.
Yeah. My first ever
Drinkable. It won't be the best beer, but it'll be drinkable.
exactly. Yeah, my first ever beer was a kit, so it was a syrup based festival kit in the UK, which is a Cascade Pale Ale. And as soon as I did that, Mark, I was like, that was too easy. wasn't interesting enough. So I went straight into all grain, and I brewed a similar to you. I brewed an English. Well, it was a smash. It was a East Kent Goldings pale, basically.
Yeah.
And and I learned pretty quick then about oxidation because I bottle conditioned them, but then I put them into like a box, and some fell over and stuff, and I was like, oh, and then I soon learned about the importance of oxidization because I saw a couple of them ruined in the bottle. I thought I must have splashed this like mad.
Yeah, I never. I don't want to say I never experienced oxidation. Knock on wood. Quite yet.
It's not known.
Yeah, it's always. I think I've always had a process error at some point, which basically I said I had like that one beer like a few months ago, probably over a year ago now. That I was going like, what the hell was this?
Yeah,
what got contaminated and kind of thing. But after that, I think all the beers because I get rid of because it was a plastic bucket, and I think it was a plastic bucket because after that, I think most of my beers have been fine ever since then. Yeah. So
I soon learned. I soon started to deep dive into the hobby and realize, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. And the water, the simplest fingers, the Camden tablet in the water, leave me water for 24 hours before brewing with it. It was just all this. Yeah. I'm still learning now. I'm still learning.
Well, it's like when you go to. Well, it's funny too because now you went to like a big brewery. I mean, you've been to a couple of those, so you kind of see it going like. And there's certain things that like they do and we don't do. I'm like, why is that? Then you look at it and go like, why? Because you question why they're doing that because it's like an extra step or two kind of thing. And going like, I don't need to. I don't need to. Why you? If I don't need to do it, why do you guys need to do it? Kind of thing. But they have reasons and like reason why we don't do it. I mean, kind of thing.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just a great. I mean, you've seen my recent purchase is the X. What do you call it? Brewbilt X3.
You're a big shiny kit.
Yeah, big shiny freaking robot looking thing that took me hours to get all of basically to wash it and rinse it, then wash it and rinse it, and just to make sure there's no like oils or anything after it's been from manufacturing, just so that my next brew day when I use it now, all I need to do is basically like a clean rinse, sanitize, and I can use it.
Did you get all that? Did you write all that down, G? All these tips and stuff. Oh, that's right. You don't have a kit to brew on.
He's got one coming though.
But anyways, good. Thanks for joining, G. I know a home brewer. He's kind of.
Say again.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Rob had technical difficulties.
The Brewzilla will be turning up, I think, Tuesday.
Fantastic.
Okay.
That's basically like your Robo Brew, but a bit more advanced, isn't it?
Well, the Robo Brew was version 3 or version 2, and the Brewzilla is version 4.1. So they sort of Robo Brew was an early version of the Brewzilla.
Yeah, thought so. So it's good you're going to go straight into it and know what to do.
Well, yeah, and I can connect it all to my because everything else I've got is the wrapped ecosystem. So now I can just have it all talking to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Because I did say to Shark, I was looking at, can I do do they call it part grain?
Partial mash.
Oh, partial mash.
Where you do a smaller mash still on my stovetop.
Yeah. And still get 20 litres.
And then use DME.
No, it's still,
And then you just liquor it up to 20 litres.
Yeah.
I was looking into that because I was thinking I've got to do something because I was like, I've bought all this kit now and now I can't bloody brew.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was though, because I sent it to this guy. They had it working. But what he did say was when they turned it on, it started getting hot straight away. And I'm like, well, it doesn't work like that. It only gets hot when you set your temperature and press go.
Yeah.
So there's obviously something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm dead gutted because Rick gave it me at the kindness of his heart, and I think I've fried it by doing a brew day in the near 40-degree sun.
Well,
it was nice and happy at Rick's, and it went to G's, and G just burnt it out like, come on, brew. It's like,
But the problem is that brew day has worked its way into the final beer that I've got, because I'm tasting that beer that's in there now, and apparently, and this is why when it says boil this Bohemian Pilsner malt for 90 minutes, you don't go, nah. Because apparently if you don't boil that for 90 minutes...
DMS.
Yeah.
You can get some strange taste. And but I mean, most malts now are so modified that you don't even have to do 90 minutes. But if I recommend that...
I think it's a percentage of the malt. If you have like a very high percentage... If it's like all Pilsner, I would do 90. But if you got like 50-50, I think you can get away with a 60.
No, it was like 90% Pilsner and Carapils.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, I just said 90. Yeah. But I'm saying if it was 50 Pilsner and 50 two-row, then you probably could have got away with 60. But all Pilsner.
So I think the fact that I didn't boil for long enough and the issues I had.
Yeah.
But once I get past the corn flavour, and I'd say to you, Rob, didn't I? I quite like the corn flavour.
Yeah.
once I get past it, I'm like, oh, there it is. That's the flavour, and I'm sort of hoping that I'm not even touching it. It's been in the keg for 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks until the day that it needs to be used. I'm literally going to pull my first pint on the Smegerator the Friday night to do my video, but I'm not even pulling off a sample on the party tap. I'm just leaving it.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
Just in the hope that I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, but it might just mellow a little bit.
Yeah, it could do. I don't know enough about that. It could do. Because something,
Well, the research that I've done is they'll say it says you'll never get rid of it, but it does mellow a little bit.
Yeah, so you could be all right in another couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, so I'm literally just leaving it. The only thing I am going to do is, because I'm now brewing on Sunday, because I'm going to get the kit this week. I'm going to play with it on Saturday, and then I'm going to brew on Sunday. I'm going to have to move the keg from my fermenter fridge into the kegerator.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm doing.
Yeah, just moving it.
Even then, I'm not putting it on gas. I'm not connecting it. I'm just going to put it in and just leave it literally until that Friday night and just hope the best.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's your first time doing a lager, anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
G goes away and goes like,
Oh well, the second lager is going to be even more funny because now because I've had this thing bought for me, she is now saying I've got to do her a fruity pilsner, and I can't really say no.
No. Fruity pilsner.
Yeah, so
use Galaxy.
Rick did one, so I watched Rick's video back. And apparently you just use a little bit of hop for bittering at the beginning, but then you don't add any more hops, and then you just add the fruit as if it was a dry hop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just make sure you freeze it first.
He used frozen like a berry smoothie mix.
Yeah. Whatever you use, just make sure it's frozen because it'll kill any nasties. You don't want it to get to that point and then introduce them and go, oh no, I've now all of a sudden I've got a lovely infection and made a funky pilsner, which I would enjoy.
A pilsner a fruity saison.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you be sending me a picture of what's this on top of the beer? Oh, it's just a pellicle. It looks great.
Yeah,
but that's it though. I mean, you're just getting used. You what are you now? A year in?
I'm a year in since I started all grain. Yeah. Oh, so, yeah. I don't even. I can't even. I did all grain for Christmas because I did the Bavarian all grain in the pointer. So yeah, I think I'm about 9 months into all grain.
Yeah. So you're still very early days, but you've done some great beers. So
I'm early days. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I still ain't got a clue because I don't know. I've still got not got me level right with me malts. I'm always overshooting. But Rick said that the amount of grain that he gave me should have been enough for 5%, and I ended up at nearly 6%. So there was obviously something I was doing.
Well, I'm trying to think. Temperature is one of the things where you can get more efficiency. So if you've mashed at a lower temp, that all depends. So if say you'd mash at 65, that's going to give you a stronger beer than if you mash at 68. So it could be something as small as that. A finishing gravity, I mean. So you could end up with a lower, drier beer.
Yeah.
If you temperature. Oh, you've done yours. You poured yours, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guess what? I had no CO2. That's why I'm scrambling right now.
My CO2's on its way out. I'm on the red.
Well, I went to go put a new cartridge in. I'll see the threads on the cartridge is wacky. So I went to go, okay, because I didn't want, it's like I stopped it. So I tried to untwist it, put a nail cartridge in. Well, it got stuck. So now I'm going, oh, great. So it looks like I got a bigger tank. Okay, I know I'm good with there, so I just hooked it up. So, but anyways, yeah. So it's probably a little flat on this one, but for a porter, it's probably okay.
I'm going to pour mine. Then. Hopefully, it's some kind. This is bottle condition as well, so you might not even.
Yeah. Now, obviously, now when I'm not in a rush, it comes off like no problem.
Definitely
but the other thing too is I wanted to do serve it on nitrogen. And I haven't used this nitrogen. I haven't used this nitrogen in a while, so I know it should be okay. Well, guess what? It had a leak somewhere because
This is home brewing.
yeah.
I used 2 grams.
This guy, I
2
did it.
grams,
So
2 grams of sugar in this.
oh, you're doing your ball-conditioned one. I'm doing the keg one first.
Yeah.
Because I said I left my.
That looks absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Looks lovely, that.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little more head than I do. Lucky for her.
Yeah, was the colour head same?
Give us looking ahead, and there was Rob's.
It's like an ice cream head now, doesn't it? Look at.
Yeah, but mine's like really dark. I'm not kind. I can kind of get a tip of ruby red on the bottom or sides.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like stout or porter. I mean, you can kind of give it that.
Yeah, definitely it looks apart. My head's going. Have I got a nuclear glasses?
Yeah, I think because I have a pressure gauge on my tank. I could put it on the tank, and I put it on there. I had pressure, so but when I think I put the nitrogen, I think it rocketed, so it leaked. So, and I said that was an hour ago. So I think I didn't lose too much carbon when I was pouring it, because basically I filled the top with the head, so there was a nice, decent head on it. And obviously it dissipated a little bit, so I think it's okay. Because I carbonated a low, like 2.0 psi.
Yeah.
Because the volume, but the volume so it's probably what 9, maybe 9 psi.
So did we do anything different with our recipes? I can't remember.
The yeast. I stuck with the diamond.
Oh, I went 3470.
Yeah. Because I was going to do that too, but I said screw it. Because the way my beer went, so I just pitched the diamond.
Yeah, because I went 3470 and I had half a packet left. And then when G asked me if he had any yeast, I've got half a packet of 3470.
Hey, Stephen.
Yeast. Yeah, so roasted barley, rye malt, pale chocolate, acidulated malt, and pale.
Yeah.
That was Chinook and Willamette. So we followed the Big Brew 26 recipe. Porter recipe.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's looking like a porter.
Yeah, because only thing about mine was my brew house efficiency sucked. So my beer came out to a 5.1. I think it was supposed to be 5.6.
My target was 5.7. It came out 6. So this is a 6.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. My target original gravity was 1.054, and I got 1.056. Okay. And my final gravity was 1.010, and the actual gravity final was 1.010. But because of that little bit more on my OG, I ended up with a 6% beer.
Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, because my original gravity was 1049, and obviously it came out to be. I was so thrilled that I didn't even write the final gravity. It's on beer. So I think it was 1009. 1009. I think so. I was like, so I gained a little bit more percentage.
I also I fermented it at 12 degrees.
I did well. I was 58, so I was probably one was at 258 Fahrenheit, so I probably not too far off. So I was probably pretty close.
And this was
a little higher.
This was also I crushed my grains to the brewing the bag crush So I had to put a bag in the
Oh.
grain fiber.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was this beer as well. So a few things went.
But I'm kind of happy when I put the bag in mine because I don't have to worry about iron stuck mash.
Yeah.
Way my basket is because it's not it's more it's not the perforated holes. I think like yours has you got little holes. I got like a plate. It's got slots.
Yeah.
And so it's got potential of getting stuck sparges in it. So it's like I'm kind of happy with it going because that way I can go to me I can do either when you crush the grain all that I can go either or. I think it should be doesn't matter. I don't have to use rest holes. So. But anyways, let's
go for it. Let's.
Yeah,
I'm getting chocolate on the nose.
Yeah, I get like a little bit of roastiness, get a little chocolate. I mean, it goes away real quick.
Yeah, mine's just mainly chocolate nose.
Yeah.
Cheers, Kevin. Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers, G. Oh, that's drinkable.
Oh yeah.
That's that lager yeast, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's giving it that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with mine, like I said, I get a little bit. It's a light body because it's got a little watery vibe to it. Because this mine, because obviously mine came out, but nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's like I said, it's definitely one of those like probably my whole 4-liter keg. I could probably drink that all today.
Yeah, it's very, very, very drinkable because it's got a carbonation now, not like a lager carbonation, but it's a carbonation now. It's well conditioned, but it is like you say, it's not thick, it's not cloying, it's quite an easy drinking beer. The flavor follows through the nose for me. It's chocolatey, roasty flavor, which is it's very nice. It's very, very drinkable. 6%.
Yeah, it's not over the top. I mean, it's like you get on the nose, but it's not like it doesn't hit you in the face. It's like it's there, it's subtle, but it's again, like I said, I could just keep drinking. Now I'm kind of curious what my bottle condition one is going to be like.
Well, my bottle condition one's really good. Really not. I really like that.
Yeah,
that's definitely a success, and the head staying around.
Yeah,
just staying, which is great. Happy with that.
Yeah, because on mine, I think I did the same as you, grain wise. Because I was going to use chocolate, but my regular chocolate was higher. It was darker.
I went pale chocolate.
Yeah, I think that one was pale chocolate. And I said, I think if I had done that, I think I would have gotten way more chocolate on the taste and the flavor. It would have been lingering more. I think the pale chocolate just gives you enough chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not getting any spicy rye because I put rye.
That's true. Yeah, I know. I was just looking. I was thinking the same thing. If it is, it's. But it's like, and the only two is you're not tasting the Chinook.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'll be totally honest with you. I can't taste American hops in that. There's no American hop flavor. But saying that, 6.4 grams, and again 6.4 grams at 30. There was no dry hop. Was there? No. No, but I'm not getting any pine, nothing like that.
No,
nothing.
Because that Chinook, because I should be popping you in the face with the dank and all that bitterness.
Yeah,
I wonder if the rye, where they put the rye in there just to balance the Chinook out, kind of the offset, or maybe it's the roasted malts. Probably a combination.
Yeah, because my IBUs were only 24 or something.
Yeah, mine was 20. I had 25 on mine.
24.
So
Yeah,
I should be a little bit more.
18.24. Yeah, 24.8. So
yeah.
So, but I'm not getting. If someone give me that and said English hops, American hops, I go probably English because they're not coming through.
Yeah. I was kind of iffy on the Chinook. I mean, because the Chinook has a high. Mine had a high alpha acid, so I was like, okay, that's going to kind of even like for 21 IBUs in the original in the beginning of the boil. Okay, oh, that should still come through. I said, I don't know. Maybe the only two is since we're drinking this so much later, then it kind of mellowed it out.
Yeah, we're talking 8 weeks, aren't we, since brew day? Maybe more.
No, it's been more because I should have
10 weeks.
Yeah, because it should have been. Well, it's been. Yeah, no, it's probably 6. Because we should have drank this on June 6th.
Mine went into. I think
because
mine went into keg and bottles on the 27th of May.
Yeah, because mine went a little bit later. Yeah, my kicked on the 16th. But so I thought, okay, it gives me 2 weeks for conditioning and all. So so obviously we're 4 weeks. Yeah, probably 6 weeks. I mean, I'm 6 weeks after, which it should still be there. I mean, that's for
there's definitely no hop character.
Yeah,
none on the nose and none in the flavor for me.
Now I would be very curious. I mean, it's one of those like you wish you could do like that and have a beer like okay, substitute Chinook for like an English hop. Would the taste be different or would it be same?
Yeah, true. Yeah, obviously the IBUs are there to balance out the sweetness because it's not. I wouldn't say it's a sweet beer at all.
No, like I said, that's why I think that's why. For me, it should because of the low ABV, but I think that's where the rye might be kicking in. Because I get a subtle spice, but to me, it's like you can kind of think, oh, that's the roasted barley chocolate kind of.
Yeah. I remember doing. I did a rye porter at the beginning of the year, and I was disappointed with that as well because I didn't pick up on the rye. So I think I don't know, maybe more percentage of rye if you want more rye to come out.
Yeah. Because I would almost say you could probably put more rye in, take out one of the. I would say I had the 120 level bond, the crystal malt. You could probably either take that out and just add more rye because I think the roasted barley and pale chocolate will give it the dark. It'll still be dark. We take the
Well, you've got a good amount of roasted barley there as well. So I didn't write percentage. I just wrote the grams, so I don't know percentages on my recipe here.
I have like on mine. I have 5% roasted barley, then 4% of the 120 chocolate and rye. So that basically it's all kind of the same amount. So
yeah. And I use acidulated malt. That must have been in the recipe, was it?
It probably was. I didn't because I just adjusted mine with the salts only. So I didn't use acidulated because my pH. Because without doing, my pH was 5.29 when I measured, so I didn't need the acetol or lactic acid, either one. So it was just all because I add in calcium chloride and gypsum. That's the only beer salts I added in. Just
yeah. So what are you drinking, G? Is that homebrew?
You're mudded.
Should we try again?
Yeah.
This one is Mangrove Jacks.
Okay.
Mango Pale Kit.
Okay, tell us about that.
So that one you've got you get the kit, and it was bloody lovely, to be fair. You've got a dry hop of Azaka and Citra. And literally you just, well, it was my first one in my new bucket that I bought. You know, I said I wanted to get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
So I did 2 kits in the bucket. And that has turned out an absolute treat.
So is a mangrove Jack a syrup beer?
So you know the brand Mangrove Jacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made by them.
So is it a syrup one then, where you just add water, or is it a?
Yeah, so you had the liquid that came with it, and then I added another one of their light malt extracts to it, and then topped it up with water,
Right.
and then dry upped with those 50 grams of, I think it's 50 grams of Citra and Azaka.
And did you keg it?
Yeah.
Good. So it's not. Has it not got that twang that you get from a kit? Is it not got that?
No.
That's good. And what yeast do you remember?
I don't know whether it's the fact of I still did the Camden tablet and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that you helped it. I think you helped it. Yeah.
It's not got the homebrew twang at all.
Brilliant. There's nothing worse when you get that.
All the when I was doing the pointers, they all had that twang at the beginning.
Yeah, that little something in the background. You're going, what?
Yeah,
it was. I mean, when I did that brew, I made it just there. Still had it.
That just tastes like a normal beer. It's
great.
It's got the mango at the front, and then it's got caramel towards the end.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more bitter than it is, which is the only problem with kits, because you can't control the bitterness. You know,
when they're pre-hop, yeah, no.
Yeah, you know, when I brew, I very rarely do a 60-minute edition.
Okay.
My first edition is normally 10 minutes because I don't do bitterness.
I can't wait for mystery beers.
Yeah, I know. One of those two is going to make me face.
I would be definitely sending. If that was the case, I would definitely be sending you an old school West Coast IPA. Just get that.
I know one of them is, you know, but because I don't do bitterness, I've made that sort of decision that I'm not going to do. If I am going to do a 60-minute edition, it's going to be very minimal. It's not going to be a lot. I don't like bitter beers, so I was quite surprised that has mellowed out as much as it has.
So how long?
Yeah.
Just obviously we're talking homebrewing. So from making it to drinking it, what was your time?
It was in the bucket for a week. I kegged it the same day. I kegged it the same day as I kegged the lager. So it's been it's been for about 3 weeks now. You know, I can't knock how much that's cleared out.
Yeah, it looks decent, it really does.
You know, well, I thought because you can get like the Simply pails and stuff, but I thought if I get a Mangrove Jacks one, you're gonna have a decent beer out of it at the end of it, because then, you know. So
yeah.
What was the cost of that whole? So you get 40 pints?
I did a keg, and I've bottled 5.
Okay. So what was the cost of the kit?
So I think it. Let me just double check. I've got the. I can get the. Where did I get it from? I got it from brew to bottle. So the mango pale kit was 27 quid, and then the extract was 10 quid on top.
37 for
So
40 pints.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, is it?
Yeah, and it had everything you needed. It's got the mangrove Jack's yeast in it. It's got the dry hops. It's got
So it works out less than a quid a pint.
Yeah.
So and from what you're describing, it's probably a $5 beer in a pub.
Yeah,
what you're describing that taste.
It's an absolute beauty.
Good.
It really is.
Yeah.
So it's giving you confidence of, like you say, if you wanted to just quickly put some beer in the kegs, that you've got the confidence to go to Mangrove Jack's now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do loads, but there's also ones by Muntons as well, and I was like, well, they're not going to do, but they're a lot more pricey. But I was like, they're not going to do a bad kit either.
No.
I would almost do. I won't do the mangrove because I think because of their yeast. I think they know. Well, Muntons, I think they were just give me basic house yeast kind of thing or whatever. It's just like you're gonna get.
Yeah, I think it was the M44 that went in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. As I say, you get a quality yeast too. That was their other thing.
You do.
For that beer.
Mangrove Jack's yeast is good yeast, especially their saison. They also do the Burton Union yeast thing as well. I can't remember what number that is. I did that in the pinter, and that turned out great.
Well, that's what's gone in my lager, the M84 Bohemian lager yeast.
Yeah, some good yeast.
I'm so annoyed. I've got a bit of off flavour, but like I said, I'm hoping that good 4 or 5 weeks in keg will just.
You just tell your mates I've made a sweet corny popcorny beer, a lager.
I messaged them all the other week. Said, "Guys, do you like popcorn?" And they went, "Yeah." I was like, "Sound."
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty good.
So they're expecting to turn up to this barbecue in a big bowl of popcorn, but now you're going to say, "No, actually, taste the beer."
I told them.
They're not going to be bothered anyway. It's free beer.
Well, yeah, they're not going to be. They're not going to be interested in the. This is what happened. No. It's a free keg of beer at 5.1%.
Yeah, exactly. They'll think this is brilliant.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't worry about it. And then you'll be getting your new kit anyway, so you'll be happy.
Yeah.
When that turns up.
Like Rob said, if you're in a pinch, you know where to go to.
Yeah.
Rob knows when I'm in a pinch.
Yeah. He just sees a caller ID. Oh God, what happened now?
Yeah. When the it's the thing, like Rick's gave me all this stuff and I've managed to break all of it. When the
the coil,
when the coil went, I was straight on the phone to Rob Shark. I was like, I was like, I got a problem.
And it wasn't in the end. The beer was fine.
No, it was that was the Super Galactic Nectaron. That was probably the best beer I've brewed to date.
Yeah. And you can't replicate it.
That was the one you tried?
At the Beer Fest. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, you can't replicate it now because you don't know at what point did the leak happen.
I'm trying to replicate it on Sunday, but instead of New Zealand hops, I'm using American.
Yeah.
So I'm doing exactly the same. Well, I'm not doing exactly the same because I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not,
what I mean. You're gonna put a hole in the coil and
not this new one. Yeah, I've got. What have I got? I've got Citra, Crush, and Amarillo.
yeah, Crush. I've still got a bag of Crush. Not used them yet.
Yeah.
But I did have
I've got a little bit of Sabro left as well, so I might chuck that in.
just a seasoning.
Yeah.
just do a Salt Bay off you.
Make sure I sanitize this beer.
Yeah.
Do you know? I was watching a video earlier, and there was a guy who was trying to siphon into some bottles, and his siphon wasn't working. So he said he's going to have to do it old school, like proper, like.
Oh no!
Yeah. So he said, "I've just got to sanitize," and he sprayed his face.
Oh, jeez.
Because he was like, "I'm sanitizing my mouth."
Oh my god!
Oh.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. If he's the only one that's drinking it, oh fuck it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he used to do like weird and wacky things, and now he's now trying to bring the price of alcohol down. So he's like, all grain brewing is the way to bring it down. There's a lot of initial outlay, isn't there? But
well, as you know, you've only been doing it a year.
Yeah,
it's constantly look at that new toy, look at this, look at that, look at me with that brew built pimento. Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's your gas. Did you forget to tighten some up then, Kevin? Was it your regulator?
The joys, Dave. The joys.
I've got some 10 gram nitros if you want them, Kevin. Can you just reach out and grab them? Do you want them ones? They're fun.
I got cold real quick. Damn. The sucky part is I blew the disc. I mean, that's no good.
No.
Just quickly going to run to the toilet.
So did you lose all that CO2 then?
Oh, that whole thing is gone. Because basically, that bursted.
What's happened there? Because that's exactly the same as mine. That. So what have you done?
Nothing. I just went to go put the new cartridge in, and it just basically said, nope.
That's failed.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's the same as the one I've got.
I'm just wondering if it failed recently and I didn't know about it. And my fingers are frozen.
Is it like that? Is it the same as this? Jesus.
No, it's Torpedo's version. So it's probably it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that bit there.
It probably, yeah. Well, that it could be that, but it's like I know this is my second time I've done that. I've blown.
Yeah. What I've done different now with mine, Kevin, is like you've got your disc. I put a tube in the disconnect just to give me a bit of distance.
Okay.
From the regulator. Because it goes, it's supposed to go there, isn't it? Like yours. So I've given it some distance. So that should be there.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah. I got what you're saying.
Plug this into a keg and that's not stuck on top. It's easier to get around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the bit you're talking about is in there, isn't it?
Well, because of the this one here, because the cartridge here, the thread was bad, or it just needs to be worked. So I got I had another one. So I went, okay, because I had to put this back on, so I just screwed it back in, and to do it, because usually I get that little bit of the hiss, but then all of a sudden I saw it coming out of the back here. I went, oh, that's done.
Yeah.
So I was like,
do you have one?
This is where what happens when you go like, I'm just gonna do a kegerator.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. But it's like, luckily I don't take my beers off in two places. Like, okay, where this makes it easier than just a transport. I can just like, I'm to the point now. I'm just gonna take my. I got a 5-pound tank. It's a little CO2 tank. So.
Don't know where it is.
But all I know is I got cold trying to hold that as untwist it because I'm holding it again. And like, so key people, when you lesson number 2 is when if you use these, wear gloves. When you put on, so that way your hand doesn't get frozen. You don't get frostbite or
you never get frostbite in your.
I did that. My last brew was my parents got me 2 all grain kits from the Malt Miller, and I did a wheat beer one, and in their box, their packaging, what they've done is quite clever. So their cardboard packaging, they've done pop outs, so you can pop out beer mats. That's part of the box. So it pops out the box. You get beer mats, so you just pop them out. You get a thing to hang on your keg, and you get this, so you can fill this in. But what's the point in that? Look at the detail.
Yeah,
that says brew day. Well, I can't put finishing gravity. I can't put ABV. I mean,
yeah.
They need to rethink that. But I think it's clever what they've done with the packaging. Pop out beer mats. You get that brew day log. You get a thing to put on your keg so you know what it is. Which is just spelled down there.
Good because you're not wasting.
Yeah.
You're not wasting anything.
Yeah. So it's really good. And that's smelling absolutely fantastic. That's fermenting at 22 degrees at the moment.
Was it
full banana like notes? I was trying to avoid the clove, so I've done it a bit warmer.
Yeah, I think if I was doing a wheat, I would do it more towards the banana and less clove because I think the wheat beer in the Lidl box absolutely ruined it with the clove for me last year.
Yeah, too strong. The clove was in that box. Yeah. The clove in that was the thing.
Was it Schneiderweiss, was it?
Yeah, Schneiderweiss as well, which is a good beer, but it was too much for me. I struggled with that one because of the clove. What on earth's that noise?
Yeah. Now, okay, here we go for the next experiment or explosion.
Oh, is this your bottle condition?
Yeah. So basically, when I went to go keg the beer, my batch was a little bit bigger. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do. So I bottled one. Well, I left it in my closet since then. So it's been in a nice warm closet for 6 weeks. And I said, oh, I got to put this in the refrigerator.
It's good.
It's kind of. So I probably should.
I think you should go full screen.
I need to protect myself.
Oh yeah, put yourself on full screen just in case.
Yeah. So okay, here we go, folks.
I'm getting ready to catch it just in case.
Yeah, just in case for another laugh. And let's do this that way you can kind of sorry guys, it didn't go pop, so I know we're okay.
Well, that was lovely.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So how much sugar did you put in the bottle?
I did. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit more carbonated than also my other one. I used one. I have carbonation tablets.
Okay. What size is that bottle?
Oh, it's oops, 16 ounces. So probably what 400 ish.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 16 ounce. So, but yeah, it's. I mean, obviously the head looks really decent from my other one. So
Yeah.
I was so it's so it didn't go over carbonated, didn't get flat. So you go see it had a nice little hiss to it, like what you want. I was waiting for that pop. And I'm like, oh, here we go. But yeah, it's the same color. Obviously, it should because it's the same beer. Can't tell if it's raging. Can't see the carbonation. So I mean, the head's kind of a little bit frothy, but
looks decent.
Homebrew. Yeah. Oh yeah. The aroma is different though.
You know, if it was raging, it'd foam up.
Yeah.
I learned that lesson from
my aroma is more sweet.
Mine.
Yeah, the aroma is a little bit different. It's like I get more of like a raisin.
That's mad. Same beer, different.
Yeah, no, I'm going. That's what I'm going. Oh my god, it might be one sip and whoops. But anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. I think it has been the heat too long.
Okay.
Because I almost want to say this. I got the homebrewed twang.
No way.
Mm-hmm. There is an off flavor to this.
So you reckon that's not conditioning with heat?
Because of the being in the warm. It wasn't a proper cellar temperature. I'll put it at that. Yeah, because I get more. There's a twang to it, and that. Because I'm not even getting the chocolate. And as I said, it's more sweet. It might be just because it's Bogdish. I don't know, because it's more sweet. And like I said, I have a little bit of that tang at the end. It's lingering. But yeah, it's interesting. Bogdish can potential. So now, if I did it properly, I mean, it's not bad. It is different between the two. I mean, if you did a blind taste test, you would say, "Oh yeah, there's two different beers here."
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. So if you bottle condition at too high a heat, does it throw off flavors then?
I wouldn't. To me, it shouldn't. But all I think of is it possibly could have fermented. Like it did a secondary fermentation because I had a little bit more warmer because wherever yeast was in there, so it kind of.
I'm just saying that because there's a beer that's going to turn up at Rob's on Thursday. That's been bottle conditioned in a box on top of my fridge. You know how weather's been quite warm.
Oh, let's start putting this stuff in Rob's head now, so I can really mess with him. But yeah.
Well, the first step is it's the corny lager that I've bottle conditioned. So that's going to be an interesting one, Rob.
Yeah. hot bottle conditioned popcorn lager.
It's been about 25 degrees in the kitchen.
It should be fine.
Well, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to what I would probably say mine was in the low 20s. That's why I ate pretzel. I want to go because it's got a little bit buttery. This I'm going. Okay, am I getting the same flavor? Am I drinking DMS kind of thing? But it's not.
Yeah, you've got that, Robin. You've got the red IPA, the malt Miller competition.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
I've done you a bottle of that to try.
Cheers.
But that one was straight out the keg, so it's not been bottle conditioned. It's been keg conditioned and then bottled.
Yeah. Oh, cheers. What I tend to do now is, the Oxy bars.
Yeah.
I've got the 8 litre ones, and I sort of use them as a big bottle condition. So it's a keg condition, but it's in that. And then I bottle from that. So when it's conditioned, then bottle from that. So you're getting you're not using CO2. It's doing natural, but then you're not getting any of your sediment in your bottles that you.
Yeah, because you got a floating dip tube in there.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah, so you then
clever
into the bottle.
Yeah, because I've got that 4 litre one, but that was in use.
Yeah,
I need to get another one really because I use that for multi things, and I don't think it's quite right what I'm doing. But I used it. I took it away with me because if you remember, I bought it to Stockport. But I also use it when I'm cleaning my lines. It's a nice little
brilliant
thing to clean my lines in my kegerator.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, is having that cleaning fluid going through it? I'm then putting water through it.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You're cleaning it.
And then like before I put the beer in, I'm then sanitizing it. But I'm like,
yeah, I think you'll be fine. I won't be concerned.
I don't like multi-use in that respect.
But they're great little things, aren't they, these Oxy bars?
Yeah.
They're so handy. But for me, doing that, so condition it in that as a one big keg and then bottle from that. And that my actual, my homebrew winning beer, I did that. I sent it to competition like that. So there's nothing in the bottle.
Okay.
But it had been keg conditioned then into the bottle.
I was going to get some of the 20 litre ones, but I don't know if I'd fit 3 of them in the Smegerator. Because to fit 3 corny kegs in, I've got to have them pushed right back. So 2 of them have to be pushed right back into the side, and then the other one has to be pushed right in, and it fits just. But I think the Oxy bar ones are a little bit thicker,
wider,
and you got a bigger footprint.
Yeah. I know they're taller, and taller's not an issue in there, but I think they're wider.
Yeah,
which means I can't. I don't think I could fit 3 in, which is a bit of a shame because I was thinking, that extra 1 litre per keg.
But you're better off with stainless steel corners anyway.
Yeah, I've got. How many have I got of them? I've got 6.
Oh no, that's narrow.
That's a 4 liter. That's 4 liters. So
that's 4 liters. It looks massive for 4 liters.
Yeah.
You think of your little Oxy bar, G, compared to that?
Hang on, I'll go and get it.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking, going because this would be because you want them skinnier, but obviously they're going to be taller, which I think he'll be fine with. Because if he's got this corny kegs going, and you got these little guys, it's going to go. You can go taller. But I think the 5 liter in these, I think the 5 liter, I think it is fatter. I think they keep the height the same, but so they just obviously make them.
Yeah.
Because that is a forearm
Yeah.
for me, so kind of thing. So
Yeah, because mine's
Wow.
that's way faster.
it's hard to believe it. That's the same volume as
Same
that.
size.
Yeah, that's 4 liters. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you do, because what I'm trying to think of, I don't know. What is?
Yeah. Cheese is like small and squat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The good
it's
thing-
just yeah.
things like these, Kev, is if you're like me, an amateur, and don't have the CO2, you just take this off and pour it like a bottle.
What if you know you're gonna drink it all in the same day? Yeah, it's just a growler.
Yeah.
Well,
It
kept that beer well, didn't it? To be honest,
Yeah.
Rob,
Yeah,
you think
there's nothing wrong with it.
I bottled that beer? When did I bottle that? Was it the Wednesday morning or the Tuesday night?
I think it was
Tuesday
the night time, wasn't it? Yeah.
So I put some beer in there on the Tuesday night, and I didn't have the CO2, so I was opening it, and it kept it all right for that Friday morning when you tried it, didn't it?
Yeah. It did. What I've done with my Oxy bars, just as a extra thing, I'd use PTFE on the screw because I've heard some people saying they've had a leak, but they don't know where from. Well, it can only be from the cap. So I've just put PTFE tape, and then when I just screw it up, it's got that extra security, I suppose. Yeah. Just put that.
It's very rare. I've only put beer twice. To be fair, I did it that time when I was away up north, and I did it the other week when I had a barbecue around a friend's house.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like I said, that is my cleaning vessel to clean my lines.
Yeah. And so you've got the 4 litre.
Yeah.
That's the 8 litre.
Yeah.
So it's just a big brown bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the funny thing is now Rob's got to go get bigger ones because of his new fermenter.
Yeah.
See this? Gee, this is where the bad thing is when you get new shiny toys like Rob does. You gotta buy everything's to scale. You gotta go with it.
Oh yeah, well, on the malt miller they said you could get a 19 litre one.
Yeah.
Fill it up, or sorry, the 20 litre one. Fill it up and use that as a keg, and condition it in there.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
what
it's
got a different top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this has actually got better as it warmed up.
Oh, there you go. So it's not a problem.
Well, it's funny. Yeah, I think it was too cold a little bit. I mean, colder than it should have been. The funny thing is the bodies, it's a little bit more, it's got a more mouthfeel to it. I lost the water of the keg. It's got a better mouth feel to it. The chocolate and it's starting to come out now. It's not the same. The keg's still and the keg's still better of the two. But going, I was like, okay, if I let it sit up, sit out for a few more minutes longer, I think would have been fine. I just pulled out of the refrigerator, poured it, so it was. That's why I. If I'm with my stouts, because what I'll do is I want it cold. I want it quote cellar temperature, and then I want it warm because I want to go through the 3 phases of the thing.
I would say though that the Big Brew 26 has been a success because I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's another one of those that if I want to, I would brew it again. I mean, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think we chose the right beer out of the 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of the 3, because one was a triple and one was another. It was like I forgot the other one was, but it was like I think I was pleased, especially in this warm weather. Going that part, it's just fine.
Yeah,
it's a good sessional beer that you can definitely drink.
If you can hear weird noises, it's Ralph cleaning himself.
So what?
Why are you doing it now?
What does the lager yeast do to the porter? Different the yeast.
It's like a
so obviously, Yeah, so Baltic porter. So the fermentation, you can ferment cooler, which then gives it a bit more of a crisp, like finish. So you feel like it's a bit more. It takes away from the stout and a porter. You know, when you sometimes it can be a little bit thick, cloying. It just gives you a crisper finish. That lager yeast, and that's what that's done. That's made that beer very drinkable. It's just made it like I can really get through these because that yeast has done a great job of making it very like a lager. You know, in the fact that a lager you can drink well, that crisp finish is there.
Just think of this as a dark lager, very dark lager.
Yeah. Baltic porter. Say again, sorry.
I think you would like. I think you would like this because obviously it's not hoppy. Because it was the funny thing too is it had that Chinook, and we're like, oh, that is a very strong bittering hop kind of thing. Like, oh, this like when we start drinking, I'm like, I am not getting any hops.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
So I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it is bizarre. There's no hop profile taste at all.
Yeah,
it's full on malt, but it's very drink. It's a very good beer. It's a very nice beer.
That's what I thought. Maybe too when it gets warmer, I thought maybe the hops would kind of come out, but no, never. Between the two beers, and never did.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased with that one. Yeah, that was one that thumbs up to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so other than that, I was supposed to have brewed in the last couple of days, and they're just giving me no beer for me, probably because it's been sticking too hot.
Well, G brews in really hot weather.
Oh yeah, I know, but I don't want to fry my equipment. I don't brew out in the sun, so I mean I'm in my garage when I brew. So
I've learned my lesson, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brew like immense over the winter, so I can put my kegs in my outhouse.
Okay.
And if it starts warming up, I stop brewing and just put them all in my fermentation fridge.
Yeah, but it's been an unusual year for the heat, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're not normally like this. You can brew all year round. Next year you'll probably be fine.
And if it is nearly 40 degrees, I just don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The problem is I didn't do it on the week. Because it was a lager that I was brewing.
Yeah, that's your first problem.
Because I know I had to give it that time.
Yeah.
I didn't brew it on the weekend. I can't remember why I didn't brew it, but I was like, I need to brew.
Yeah.
I need to do it because I need to give it time to lager and everything.
That's something you can actually get now, because get a steam condenser because it'll fit on top of the Brewzilla.
Yeah.
So you can brew in the house.
I can do it in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other option you're going to have. That's what I love that steam condenser, because if it's pissing down, I'm brewing in the shed.
Yeah. When I went to Asvex, they do steam conditioning. They do steam because apparently, although they're on an industrial estate, it's classed as a residential area, so they're not allowed to pump all the steam and that up into the air.
Yeah.
So they have to. But what they do is they reuse the water.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what?
Yeah. They won't reuse it for brewing though, will they? They'll be using it for cleaning and stuff.
Yeah, using it for the other things. Yeah.
Yeah, because if they used it for brewing, we'd go back to the problem you've got, the DMS. You would have DMS flavouring in your other brews because the condensed steam would be the DMS.
Okay.
Asvex suddenly tastes like popcorn.
So I don't know if you can get this. Basically, it's this. Oops, let me point the right way.
Is that it?
ILCP, yeah, I've got that.
You got that? Okay.
It
helps prevent the DMS.
So I've got the ALDC, and I've got the little vials of it that you just put one in every brew.
Yeah.
But
Did you
for this,
use that?
yeah,
Oh, that's interesting then, because that. I mean,
I
I think it
used,
helps. It's not going to prevent it. It's not going to prevent it, but I think it helps prevent. I mean,
but it
I'm
hasn't.
wondering then. I'm wondering if it's not DMS and it's diacetyl that you've got, because you did a pills.
I thought the ALDC was for diacetyl.
yeah, it is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
for diacetyl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's DMS that I've got.
DMS you've got, yeah.
Yeah, it's also a reducing enzyme.
Yeah, so I use that in all my brews. I literally put it in just before I pitch my yeast.
Yeah.
Right, so that goes into the fermenter at the point of pitch. I've never used it, you see. Never used it.
Because I figure I use it just for because all the warm. I mean, okay, I'm not going to, just in case.
Is it like a pipette of it, just a drop?
Oh, it's just a. I mean, you just do. I mean, well, you do more than that, but
yeah, and the ones that I've bought, Rob, are like little vials of it that I just. It's one treatment.
I basically kind of just let me get. I just drop one of those in mine.
Yeah. So it's definitely not diacetyl, and it's DMS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is basically almost.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I think the issues that I had with the kettle and the fact that I am not boiling for 90 minutes because I know that I'm always pitching above my numbers.
Yeah.
Which I didn't anyway, because I got 5.1 and I was aiming for 5.5. So there's a lesson to be learned, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where you go. You get one of these. You probably have one of these. You get one of these little guys. You go in and get your little. You start taking notes.
Yeah,
I did last time.
I bought a book after the first couple of brews when Rob was going, "Did you do this? Did you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why. Look, I get so many notes about it. If you ask, like, well, because I mean, literally, that's. I got so many. Let me pull myself up. I got so many notes on my brew day, and it's probably still not enough.
Yeah.
That way, if like somebody asks me this, I'm going, well, hold on, let me get to there. I did this kind of thing. Then they can go, okay, it was that.
Yeah. I've got myself a book, and I fill it in and stuff, and I'm like, right, because that's what I said with my next brew. I'm using the same grain bill as I did with the New Zealand hops beer. I'm just switching the New Zealand hops to American hops.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that pale ale. I did that New Zealand hazy, and I just smashed through it. I thought I'm gonna have to brew that hazy again because this weather, I just absolutely.
Oh yeah, the New Zealand one that I did was, like I said, best of them.
Just really, it's just perfect. The weather was perfect. I was like,
quite emotional when it ended.
Oh yeah.
Did you play that like emotional, sad music?
Yeah.
The last drop.
Right, I'm going to go and get another beer.
Okay, no problem. And so I was supposed to brew because I was going to do kind of funny because I was going to do an English brown, and it was going to be an extract. I was going to do a partial mash because I was going to do that. You know what? With this warm weather, it's just be fitting. It was like, you know what? My fermentation. Even though I got the chiller and all that, I think my next step is I need to get me a fermentation chamber. Really, I was kind of playing with one, and it just didn't quite fit right. I'm like okay, because I had a thermometer for the ambient temperature. Then I had my other the Inkbird. I'll call this for argument conversation. Is controlling what the temperature was inside the fermenter kind of thing. They were never the same. I'm going like, okay, why is this? Why is my fermenter colder than the ambient temperature. I'm going, that should not. And all I had was the little ice packs. When you put in the freezer, freeze it, and then you put in your whatever to go somewhere. Like you were going to your Ed Fest, you have my spring beer. I'm gonna put that around the beer kind of thing. I had that couple of those in there. I'm going like, okay, it should have equalized at some point. It never did. The fermenter was colder than the ambient temperature inside the box I had. And I'm going like, okay, that is not right. So I'm going, I don't trust it. I'm going, you know what? I don't need to brew. But but fortunately, when I do have to brew within the next 2 weeks, either next weekend or the following weekend, because I'm brewing my Oktoberfest here. And I basically decided to. I kept going back and forth. And I finally said, "You know what? I'm doing a fest beer. I'm not doing a Marzen. I'm doing a fest beer."
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use the wheat beer that's
you're talking about
the end of that's going up to the end of fermentation. I'll have to get that into bottles Monday, but I'm going to save some of that for Oktoberfest. Yeah. Fill the 2 liter glass with it.
Yeah.
When is Oktoberfest? Have we got a date?
I want to say September 19th, wherever that Saturday is. It's basically the first weekend of Oktoberfest. Usually I kind of follow that. If not, something weird happens kind of thing, if I had to push it back, it's still within. I try to keep it within the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Actual for
that period.
Date. Yeah. So I figured if I brew if I had done either or, it would give me time to let it lager, which would have been fine.
Yeah, I had a notification.
I'll have plenty of time to do that.
Yeah. I had a notification come up today saying Mertzen Brew Day, and I was like, yeah, don't take the mic.
Yeah.
The plan was to brew a Mertzen and get it ready for Oktoberfest, but
what I've done is I quit using lager yeast for it, like 3470. I've basically last year what I did with my Marzen, I used K97, which is a German ale. Basically, they use it for Kolsch. I had no problem with that. It actually was to me. It was pretty good.
But you've got what they call it, the fermenter. Yeah. So if you did do a Mertzen, you could do it 2 weeks time or something, because you could use a Einstein or something lager yeast, but because you ferment under pressure, I go for about 12 psi. You won't get any of the pickup from like sulfur or anything, but you'll still get a pretty quick lager brew done.
But Rob, you forget you're talking to the guy here who ferments a lager in the pointer, which is an enclosed vessel, and got sulfur bomb. The whole point of a pointer is so you don't get a sulfur bomb, and I managed to get one, and I don't know how. I am turning into the world's most unluckiest brewer, and I'll tell you what it is. It's because I did that Himpton in Cassie and didn't do it properly.
Yeah,
tried to put my own twist on it, and the beer gods now, are making me pay for it.
Exactly, it is that. I believe in that. Right, I'm going to go and grab a drink.
Well,
I might just go and get the keg version of this, like you did.
Oh yeah, I just poured the remnants of this one, so it's a little bit. It's almost looks like a brown stout now, because it's not clear. But so I'm gonna see what the yeast tastes like. But yeah, no, because I do that too. Because with me with the warm, I'm like, I just can't. I just said, no, what? I'm just gonna try ale yeast. And a couple times I've done it, I've been like fine with it. I'm going like, you know what? If I go take that beer to the actual Oktoberfest, I will get criticized. But you know what? I go. Besides that, does the beer taste good? And they'll probably will say yes, it is, kind of thing. But there's probably a little bit differences in the taste because you're doing. But overall, I think it's as long as it's a multi amber looking beer, you're
Well, that
okay.
beer that I've got now, that's the competition beer that I entered.
Is that the red?
So that's my red IPA, and what I love doing with it is putting my.
Put your light to it, yeah.
That's a nice bit of red.
Yeah.
I do, I'm considering the issues that I had with it.
Uh-huh.
And I have had a few issues with it. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah.
And well, Rob's going to get a bottle of it this week.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like we were talking about earlier about entering the we were talking about his Torside beer and all. It's obviously that was a different kind of competition, but you just put your beer just to get an honest feedback because obviously if when you give it to your friends, they're not necessarily homebrewers themselves.
Yeah.
They won't give you a true honest feedback. They're gonna like it because A, it's free and it's cold and whatever, blah blah blah. So you're not gonna unless it's like you say your popcorn beer kind of thing. That's when you know like I know it's a popcorn beer and go like, okay, you should be saying that's this weird flavor kind of thing. And then when you don't say, oh, it's good, and go like, okay, I don't trust you guys anymore.
Yeah, it's like that one, right? That now is carbonated, good, but it's been in the keg.
Yeah.
But I know that the beers that went in the bottles are ever so slightly undercarbonated.
Okay.
But I think that the style of beer that it has turned out to be.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me, I think that's more of a red ale than a red IPA.
Okay.
But I think the style of beer that it is makes it a little bit.
Oh, nice, Rob. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. As I said, that's what the whole point about home brewing is because you want this, but it turns out to this, but you know what? It's still good, and I'm going to drink it, and it's just it's a happy accident.
Do you know what I've found out with the home brewing, and this maybe because I'm biased because I'm brewing it myself, but
yeah.
I would rather drink a keg of my home brew that's fresh and not 100% than any beers out. All my mates are now calling me a snob because I'm like,
you've been talking to Rob too long.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to pubs with my mates. And I'm going, there's nothing I can drink here. And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, there's nothing I can drink. And I'm like, and I was like, I end up drinking Guinness because I'm like, I'm not drinking Madry, I'm not drinking Foster's.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can really have, I'll have a Guinness then.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes it's like the choice round here is horrific.
Yeah. Well, that's what for me for home brewing. What I do is I brew beers I want to drink that I can't get out in the like the hazy IPAs, New England IPAs, and all that. I go like that is like that's like infiltrated here. That's all I go see. If I really want to, I'm not gonna brew that because I can go out and buy one like this, the browns and whatever else. I don't get those. That's why I'm gonna brew them here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I'm similar. I don't brew many hazies because I can get them really easy. That's why I like to brew a lot of historical beers and beers that you just don't see anymore. Don't get me wrong, I will brew a hazy, but I brew other things before I brew a hazy sort of thing. But this tastes identical to the bottle.
Yeah, I think because mine was a little bit more warmer. I think there was a little subtle change to it, but I think I said it still was fine. Even when I did the swirled and throw the yeast into it, I'm going, it's not too bad.
After hearing that, I'm tempted to to go and put one of my mango pails in the fridge and tomorrow crack it open and see what it's like. Because I say I've got 5 of them that have been bottle conditioning.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. It's quite interesting the difference between bottle conditioning and keg conditioning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love I love it. I don't know why. It's forced carb some beers, but I just think keg conditioning, you just get a smoother. To me, it's a smoother beer.
Well, that is as close as you can get to a cask.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously
That's why I love this little thing. This
This was 100% tried to be a cask beer, and I'm sticking to it.
That's
Rob's laughing because Rob's laughing because the amount of times it's not carbonated enough. It's disaster. It's not carbonated enough. But now I'm like appreciating it that it's not carbonated, and it's like that on cask.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd love that on cask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's you need to try and do a keg conditioned and then try that, because as long as you got a floating dip tube.
Well, I keg condition all my beers because I do it in the fermenter and then put them straight to keg.
I mean prime them.
Oh, you got to put sugar into the keg. Yeah, so using CO2.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't do that at the moment. Yeah, I force there.
Yeah.
I tried that once too, and that was another one of these Rob. This is one of these home made beers that Rob made me do, and it was a fun experiment to talk about. I mean, I had the keg here because with the part, my floating dip tube got stuck. So I got my hand in there. I'm saying sanitize my hand. I'm in there with the beer, trying to find that dip tube and pull it out. Okay, and then it's like, oh my god, this is just like. This is what you guys don't do. Obviously, I drink one of it. I go, okay, I gotta check it because I open it up to the get oxidized kind of thing. But okay, this is just for the fun of for the giggles, cut intent. But yeah, I think that doing the keg conditioning that would be on certain beers. I think it would be nice.
Yeah. Especially porter, stout, or a bitter ESB.
Yeah. Well, I'll say multi beer.
Yeah.
I'm doing that ESB for the other competition I've entered.
Yeah, an ESB. 3-0 to who?
Who's
it 3-0? Who's winning 3-0?
Let's give me 10-0 because after all the criticism.
England are winning 3-0.
England are winning 3-0. It's not half time.
The wankers.
Yeah.
I take it France have played the kids and England have gone all out.
No.
Yeah.
It's mad.
But yeah.
They're just a joke.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a video I sent you guys with the minions. So like they're just like, they're out there just sitting, the ball, whatever.
Yeah. So are we going to do a tour? Are we going to do the open top bus for third place?
Like he said, as France's full team, so
yeah, England are just shite.
Well, yeah, it was like we were talking about on Wednesday. They went in defensive mode, and I'm like, I don't know much about football. I'm like, no, you do not do that, especially when Argentina they put the midline, they get the ball back. I mean, it took them a second to get down to the other end again. I'm like, no. That is not defense. That's prevent offense.
So what it proves is England can play football when the pressure's off.
Yeah,
They can't do it. Pressure's off. We can play.
Yeah. Well, that and I think all the criticism they got there that they're playing. This is how we can play. Which makes it worse because now everybody's going to say like, well, when did you play like blah 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 on that day, and now you're playing like this like kind of thing. It's like, so it just makes it worse for him. Like I said, he just needs to be fired and just like, you know what, we're moving on. Even though if he apologized or whatever, it's like, you know what, it's damage is done. We had a chance in the final. I mean, even if you blew it or lost in the final, but it's like we should have been there at least.
It's the biggest chance we've had in a long time to get into the final.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Well,
Even
if
we're
doing this one, we can't say we haven't progressed because we came fourth last time. So if we were third,
yeah. Oh, it's so bad, so bad.
But
Why Simo watch it anyway?
Well, I've got it on here in the background because I've watched the Argentina-England rugby game, and then I've just put it on in the background.
Who won out of the Argentina-England rugby?
England.
Oh, good.
It was feisty. It was like the amount of yellow cards. I've never known it.
Oh,
at one stage, Argentina had 2 people in the sin bin. At one stage, we had 2 people in the sin bin.
Did the English rugby team at the end hold a flag saying the Falklands are ours?
No, because we're better than that.
Yeah. What punishment did they get for that?
The punishment will be decided after the World Cup.
Oh, geez. Now I'm watching the game now. Like,
because God forbid, because wasn't it? There was some Spanish players who, after the Spanish beat us, they said Gibraltar was Spanish, and they got banned. But because it's to do with the final, they're reviewing it after the final.
Yeah, and there's a certain player in that Argentinian team that needs to win another World Cup.
Yeah. That's where everybody says, "Oh, it's fixed."
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I was hoping that we were going to lose like 5-0, and Mbappe was going to score all of them, so Messi won't win the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
But at 3-0 up, that ain't going to happen, is it?
Does the question here? Does a Golden Boot count when your team have basically been knocked out, though?
Yeah, the third place playoff counts.
Oh, right, okay. Shouldn't really, should it? Because you're out.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was looking at Google Calendar today, right? Because I was doing a bit like, what am I doing today? So I like to plan my day when I've got a few things to do. And because I'd added the World Cup fixtures on, it said losers match. And I was like, even Google it. Even Google are having us.
Losers match. It's true, though. It's true. Just, I don't know. How did we end up talking about football? Simo's fault.
Because Simo dragged it in.
Yeah.
So, wait, any new beers that you're brewing, Rob? Or?
Any new beers I'm brewing?
Yeah, you brewing anything?
The only thing that's in the fermenter is that wheat beer, but the pinter's empty. So what's going in the pinter on the channel? The beer that won, I think I've planned it actually. Let me check in my book. Oh yeah, homage to Sussex Best. So it's the Sussex Best bitter, like a 4% English bitter, will be done on the stovetop to go in the pinter. So that's probably going to be my next brew. So yeah,
like I said, to do stovetop.
Yeah, still do stovetop. Yeah. My stovetop anvil pan is behind the camera, which is just there. Okay. I love stovetop brewing. I love it. I really do. I feel it's more hands on, and I love it.
Yeah, do you know what?
This is my keg. Now this is the keg. Back to the keg. I have the nitro or the stout tip to it.
Yeah.
So
stout spout.
Yeah.
I think I said to you before, Rob, when I did that Ninkasi, the fact that I was back on the stovetop, a bit at home.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah.
weird. It was like,
Comfort zone.
yeah,
Yeah, it is. I do really enjoy stovetop. I really.
I know what I'm doing with stovetop, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My numbers are always spot on the stovetop brewing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with the all in one, it's always one way or the other. But stovetop,
Yeah.
always spot on. It's like, I love this. I love it.
Is your stovetop electric or gas?
Electric.
Mine's
Okay.
gas.
Okay. Yeah, because to me is like because mine's gas. I think it's like I can where the electric. To me is like is the element really efficient today or not? I mean, it's like kind of thing. As this puts it back in my head, going like, why am I doing this? This beer is completely different today. I brew the beer again in a couple weeks, and it's different again. It's like, wait a minute, it should be always the same.
Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I did see. You know, I said about
go back to gas.
Sprayed his face.
Yeah.
He used to deliver for like Just Eat and Uber Eats. So what he did was he got up to mash temperature, put the grain in, and then the air was mash. He put it in, the insulated bag.
Yeah, yeah.
He put it in that, and then after the hour, he come back and took a temperature reading. Bang on, same temperature.
Right, I need to buy one of them bags.
I'm watching it.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, bloody hell! Sorry, 4-0.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, that's
my mom's coming out watching the same come out.
Because normally I just normally turn my flame right down. But I was like, I can save gas just by having one of those bags and just shoving it in there. It was amazing seeing that.
Yeah. I'm quite fortunate. The Anvil kettle, and I have the insulation, the silver. So I've made one that I can just take on and off, and it keeps really good temperature. So I'm fortunate with that. It works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with me, what I do is on mine is because I do a smaller batch than you do. I can fit mine pan into the oven. I take all the racks out and throw it in the oven. That way, it's because I preheat the oven to a certain temperature and kind of like so it just keeps the overall.
Yeah,
I might lose it. At worst, I might lose a degree kind of thing. So it's like no big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's just more control stovetop. It's just It's like when I did that wheat beer.
Because all you gotta do is on these these some things you got one thing to clean. It's all there. Whoops, all there.
Yeah,
That's it. Done. Where all the other things you got clean this, clean that, clean that.
It's like I still have to use my stovetop on my brew day because I use my pan to sparge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've got so I put 13 the maximum I can put is 13 liters into me pan. So that's my sparge volume. So I have to could that be why I've got better efficiency because I've put more water into the mash?
More water into the mash.
Or is that
what do you mean?
So because I have to put more water into when I mash rather than sparge. So whenever I've been looking, is that why I'm getting better efficiency?
That can help you in efficiency. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be a factor.
Yeah, because that's because I'm really trying. I'm thinking. I try and look for about 4.5 kilos of malt. But then half the time I'm hitting my gravity before I've even boiled, and I'm like, well, that's no.
Yeah.
So I sparge, and then I have to go back with the pot, put the pot back on the stove with some more water to bring that up to the boil, to then liquor back, and I'm like, this can't be right.
I can't believe you hit your target before you've even boiled.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I can't understand why I'm doing it, but here's what it is.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, your final gravity, original gravity is.
Yeah, and that was the problem with the Chet Pilsner as well, because I'm now saying I am not doing an hour's boil. I think if I'd have done my research properly in the first place, and it has said because the malt you're using, you have to boil for 90 minutes.
Your starting gravity would have been well up on 90-minute boil.
It would have been, but I could have liquored back. I'd have been.
What was your gravity on the Pilsner? Was it? You said it was up, wasn't it? Because I reckon if you'd gone 90, I reckon you probably had another 5 points to that.
Where am I? I started at 10:54.
Yeah, I reckon you would have been about 10:60 with a 90-minute boil.
Yeah.
So you would have ended up with a 6 to 6.5% beer.
Woo!
Ended up at 10.
Yeah. So your 60-minute boil helped you out there because you get more of a sessional beer.
Well, I think I only did 30 minutes in the end because what I've started to do is I've started to. Yeah. Because I've started to take my gravity after the mash. And after I've sparged and gone, right, what is my gravity? And I'm like, right, I don't need to boil for an hour now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because I'm so high.
Yeah. Well, I think that you've definitely hit white. So if you boiled the Bohemian Pilsner malt for 30 minutes, that's definitely where you've picked up the DMS, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as well, it cut out halfway through. So I'm like, yeah.
If you did an ale, because since you don't do a 60-minute brewing hop, you could get away with a 30-minute boil because you say, okay, I'm 30 minutes. I'm just going to put the hop here, then it'll be that way.
Yeah,
because I know Brewosophy does that.
I'm not going to use Bohemian Pilsner malt again.
Yeah.
The fruity Pilsner that she wants me to make, I think I'm going to try and get away with using my extra pale malt that I've got.
Yeah, you could do a lager.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
You can brew a pale ale with lager malt. It doesn't really.
Yeah.
Pretty much same thing, really.
Although I do still have a kilo of the Bohemian Pilsner malt left.
There you go.
You just add it for a little extra flavor, or
yeah.
No, because I need to boil it for 90 minutes, so I probably won't use it.
like I said, no. If it's a lower percentage addition, then yeah, you
yeah.
If it's a high percentage,
I message on the homebrew club and go, "Does anybody want this?"
Yeah.
You also get it pre-crushed, don't you?
Yes.
So I suppose that depends on where you get it from, what crush they're doing as well.
It's really weird because I tend to I'm not stuck to one place.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It's like when it comes to malt, I like the malt miller for the malt. The hops, my local shop is the best for the best price for the hops. But the yeast, because Cross Maloof do a bulk buy.
Yeah.
So the last time I bought 5 Cross Maloof 4 and 5 Cross Maloof 5 because it was like buy 10 you get like 20% off or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, because that's what I'm going to do with with the lady friend because she's now interested in home brewing.
Uh-oh.
So
you get all these free beers.
well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna we was like, how can we do it as cheap as possible? So we're gonna get a bucket, and what I'll probably do is go on to Cross Me Loof and get a load of the thermotolerant yeasts.
Yeah, I've got some Mango Madness for that.
You know, you buy 10 of them and you get 20% off. So I was like, I'll buy 10 of them and I'll be like, there you go. That's your yeast. You use that.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And then I can't really tell her not that she can't use my Firmzilla, the Brewzilla, can I? When she's funded it.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm tempted to put the Robo Brew up on like Facebook for like, just say, look, if somebody wants it, something electrically is wrong with it, but it's a great piece of kit for your first time.
Well, you probably replace the motherboard or like the on that. I wonder if that would fix it.
My dad took it to an electrical engineer who did something that was working fine.
Yeah.
And then it came back here and it was working. It was working, but then I turned it on because I was like, I've not done a proper, what's it called? Not evaporation test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get you,
yeah.
You boil off. Yeah.
Boil off rate.
Yeah.
I was like, I've not really done a proper one of them because when I first had the thing, I set it to 100 degrees. And what I've established with that was you had to set it to 101 or 102.
Right.
Because obviously it'll keep boiling. Whereas if you set it to 100, once it hit 100, it cut off.
Yeah.
It goes off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I did my boil off test with, to set it to 100. And I was like, well, that's not right. So that's probably half the reason as well why I ain't got my numbers right. Because I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah. You're in the on or off mode. You're not. You don't have the capability of adjusting. Because like with mine, I can set it to, I'll say 100 degrees, but I can say, okay, I want the wattage to be at 50% kind of.
Yeah.
You don't need to have everything at 100 and 100%. You can dial the wattage down back a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah. I do that with the grain fiber, just especially when you're using the steam condenser. I got it down to about 40% power.
Oh yeah.
With that, which is great.
Yeah, maybe with the Brewzilla, it'll be a little bit easier where I can control it a lot more.
Yeah, you will be able to, 100%.
Because on the Robo Brew, it's just like set the temperature.
Yeah.
Whereas,
It's obviously a more modern kit, but the good thing about it, you'll know how to work it because you've had the Robo Brew. It's not like you'll get it and go, shit. That's what I do with the grain fart. I was like, shit, what do I do here?
Yeah, me and Rob had those conversations like, this is no fun. I almost want to go back to a stovetop.
You know, you have new pieces of kit. So when Rick had the Angel, the Brew Devil as well, you know, a brand new piece of kit, and he struggled, didn't he, with that first brew?
Yeah, I've got this new fermenter, and I'm like, oh, I've got to learn all about this fermenter now. Even though it's just a fermenter, it's starting again with it. With all them.
Well, it's all the pieces of it because, like I said, you got your trub drop. You can put you can add these little features. Like, okay, I want to have a sample port. I mean, you add all these little things to it. I mean, which is again, now you're making it. So I'm going here. Okay, I want to boil, add cold, and I mean, the basics. You're making everything. More complicated. You're making it complicated, but I mean you're not. But it's because you're making it better because you're kind of tightening your processes down. But it's more work.
Yeah. definitely.
Yeah, which is like these things are going like, yeah, they're nice because it's like it's all there on the go transfer to this, transfer to that kind of, it's just there. But now that's like I kind of miss the old way.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I've never just like, cause I keep, okay, I'm gonna do it the old way. I'm gonna just because kind of thing, and I talk myself out of it. I go back doing it again. I'm like, well, I'll do a smaller batch, and I go, no, I can't do that because I know it won't work. And that was the kind of thing. I was like, I'll just so. But,
Tell you what,
so
that's a nice beer. That is really nice.
Yeah, I know because after now I got my CO2 on are a little bit better because we're been talking. It's been kind of recarbonating again. Well, it was kind of like, yeah. So yeah, this was like I said, it was okay, but right now it's like I said, if I had a little bit more control over the conditioning, I think it would have been all right.
Yeah, but like I said, overall, it's a success. I think we've had every time we've done the Big Brew Day, we've had a success.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, you'll have to come and do it next year.
Yeah, just as long as I know in advance, I can grab all the stuff.
It's always the first. Is it the first Saturday in May?
First weekend in May. It's always the first weekend in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll know what you need way before that, though.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because they'll put it out in probably February, March. They'll kind of start. I think about March or April. They'll kind of say, "Hey, this is it," and we kind of go back and forth in our chat, and we kind of because one year we looked at it going like, "What do you want to brew?" Because we don't want to.
Yeah,
just like no,
we did the London Pride.
Yeah.
So
we made our own.
We don't want to do it.
Yeah, and like I say, they give you the guidelines or the suggestions. You don't have to follow them. It's just the idea of everybody home brewing on that day, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Really is you can brew whatever you want, but we just pick something together because they give you a recipe that we can both convert to our system.
Yeah,
kind of thing. So
yeah, it makes it fun, and then we can taste it together. So yeah, it's good.
If not, you can see me blowing up CO2 cartridges or putting hands in fermenters and whatever, just for the kicks and giggles of this.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily it didn't even ruin the beer. Luckily that's just how I served the beer. Because I really wanted this on nitro. That was the only disappointment I had. I was like, because I had a nitrogen cartridge. I had CO2 it, but I kind of let sit, kind of absorbed all the CO2 kind of thing. I wanted to serve it on, because I wanted that cascading kind of effect. And see, I had no nitrogen gas. So that was the only disappointment. But yeah, overall, like I said, that was a good beer. I definitely would. If somebody wanted a porter, I would use that recipe.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, I don't know if I would really. So kind of go back to it. I don't know if I would. Anything I would really tweak it. I mean, I don't know if I would want the rye to stand out, or
it's not missing it for me.
No, it probably complimented it if anything, but it's. And like I said, all I said I'd been worried about would have been the hops, but
yeah.
I think internet. Like I said, I did use the diamond, so I used what they had recommend. So, and sometimes this is where I hate Beersmith because it says, "Oh, you need 4 packets." I'm going like, I don't have 4 packs. I got 1.
Yeah.
And it says, "Oh yeah, you can do 20 liters with 1." I'm going like, well, how come Beersmith says you need 4 of these I'm only doing 2 gallon. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, who's right?
Yeah. Just go with what you know, what you feel. Because
I
used 5 grams of W3470 I used, and I've still got half a packet of 3470. And that's what I said to G when he asked if he had any lager. He said, I've got half a packet because that was the other half went into this. So, and that's done a great job. That's not stressed or anything. It's
No,
it's
you don't have any of
lovely.
the, like I said, sulfide or sulfur.
Yeah. And
Anything,
I brewed it at 12 and then knocked it up to 19 for a couple of days, dropped it back down, and then bottle and keg conditioned, and it's worked out a treat. Pleased with it, really pleased with it. I'll do a separate video now, grain to glass on it, because it's definitely worth brewing it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
As I said, we have to get G, and hopefully maybe we get Rick to do it too.
Yeah,
because Rick would be the wild card, because obviously we know Rick he doesn't follow instructions. So
Rick would be like, this is the Prohibition Porter, and I've chucked Citra in it, and I've chucked this, and I've chucked that, and I've
it's like, okay,
yeah.
Which is fine.
But the thing is, there though, if Rick and G did it next year as well, we could swap bottles and compare.
Oh, you guys,
we could go right. It's G. Let's open G's. Let's open Rick's. Let's open Rob's. That'd be good.
Yeah. Because obviously, I would love to do that with you, but it's kind of like,
yeah.
It's like,
Well, I'm hoping next year to this is going to be crazy, but I want to get a canning machine because I don't trust sending bottles through the post.
Oh yeah.
So if I can buy a canning machine, then you might get some cans, because I can send
a cannula machine.
Because that'd be very because you can do the mystery beer going,
yeah.
I just keep everything. I want everything, but I'm like, I need to sort my outhouse out and extend it a little bit, and get it electrified, and then I can have that can be my brewery out there. Then it's not electrified at the moment, so even if I had a fridge out there, it'd just be like brilliant, because it was like, so now I've got 2 kegs in my fermentation fridge. I've only got 1 keg space in my fridge, in my smegerator. So it's a good job that I didn't brew today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you put them kegs out of fermentation?
Because this is still going. I was hoping this would be finished by now.
Yeah. I got a keg like that in my refrigerator too. Going like, okay, that should have been gone a few weeks ago, and I'm still have it. I'm like, okay.
Because if I could have got that gone, then I've got 2 spaces in my smegerator, and I can get the 2 beers out there into the smegerator. Then I've got space in my fermentation fridge. But that needs to happen next week.
Yeah. Get drinking. Get drinking.
Yeah.
There can't be much left in that one. That red IPA. There can't be much.
It's multiplying and going like, how does that multiply? When I know it. You kind of looked it up going, it's very light. There should be nothing left.
Knowingly took out
4 points out of it.
I don't know how I'm still drinking it, because the amount I know that I've already taken out of it.
Yeah, I get that.
But
good part of home brewing.
But I do fill my kegs up to the brim, as saw on my live when I did it. I did my closed loop, and I wait until the beer's going back up my gas line.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah,
they do have a device for that where you set it to where you fill it, and it basically it's some kind of filter, and it'll stop at a certain point.
Yeah, it stops.
As soon as I see the beer going through my gas line, I'll take it off. So I'm like, I am full to the brim.
But you don't want. I mean, you really don't want it full to the brim, because you want to love it for the carbonation part. But I mean, obviously you got your luck. I mean, but that's ideally you want a little bit of headspace. So, because obviously now you get when you start serving it, it can go back up into your CO2 tank. That's the reason why people tell you not to do that. It can have a.
Don't I know that? I have to make sure my gas is turned on before I start connecting everything, just so that
so you push it back. Going out. Yeah. If you know that, then you're fine. But I mean, a lot of people what they'll do is they turn the gas off.
I've learned that through experience because I was like, I put the gas on the one time and it just started spurting out into my gas. I was like, no.
Yeah.
The fun.
Oh no.
The fun of handling.
That's why Simo has to come back on saying England's ready to lose it in the second half.
Oh, is it 4-1?
Yeah. In the second half just started.
It's still 4-0 here, so I'm all right.
Yeah, it's just for a 1. But anyways, yeah. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it.
Yep.
This was a good chat. I hope G you got some good tips and information. Obviously, I know you got the line with Rob. So
for me as someone who's learning, it's always great.
Yeah.
I'm constantly just taking it all in.
Well, especially
when G's got a problem, he just sends out, the bat signal. But he sends out like a beer pint, and I look in the sky and see it.
You got a mug, a beer mug.
Yes. I'm gonna have to do an AI image of that.
What time you get Brazil or wherever you get that their logo and make that your bat signal.
Yeah, the Mr. B signal.
or B. No, you just flash a B in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Exactly.
He's going to put me some sort of mask on now as well. I can see it coming. No, it's been good.
No, when he does that, then you get Ralph, because Ralph would be Robin. Robin will answer.
He's here literally. He's never away from me. He's late, fast asleep there.
Yeah.
I've got Storm here.
Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah.
Fast asleep.
Yeah, here's your buddy. So I'm crashed out. Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this has been fun. I'm glad Gene were able to finally make one of these. Because we had Rick on the last time, and I think we couldn't shut him up because he was just so like.
Rick loves it. He does. He's so.
Oh, he's so passionate, man, which is great. That's because we always. I hear over here the whole homebrewing is dead, and going like, "Oh, I can give you a couple of examples." It's not anything.
Yes.
No. That's why we try to do this once a month. When his wherever his schedule, Rob's schedule is,
That's it. Going commercial beers and trying to, winning competition.
Commercial beer, and all this. Yeah, it's like, geez, Rob. Or no, he's got to spend the whole day cleaning his new shiny toys.
Literally, yeah.
And then trying to remember how to put them together. Because even me and David Wilson would give him a hard time. We're like, yeah, is everything labeled where you put it? Because this doesn't fit. It doesn't go there.
Yeah. Why is the pressure not holding? Oh yeah, I didn't put that on.
Yeah, there was that on. I was like, oh, they didn't put that on. Yeah, no, this is what I kind of do, just to kind of nerd out and kind of. See, we can start talking, all of a sudden they go like with the doing the keg conditioning and bottling from there. I would have never thought of that, and that's kind of like, I might have to do that next time.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, especially for
get these little tips here and there. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So appreciate G and Rob for joining, and hopefully we'll do this again sometime soon. I can't tell you when. Normally, I would say next month, but never know. I always say, definitely hit that little bell for this channel. Hit that bell because we never know. We might do it tomorrow, but we won't. But you never know. So until next time, guys, drink up before you're attacked. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.